Now down towards the bottom of page 20, it says, also understand that everyone talks to themselves. In fact, some people even do it out loud. Therefore, whenever you're carrying on a private conversation with yourself, always talk about how good it feels to be wealthy. Start imaginary living in that world. I was doing that when I didn't have 2 nickels to rub together. I was wandering around and I didn't understand this. In fact, when I was doing it, I thought I was really being silly. I thought it was stupid. I was reading all kinds of material. I get into Think and Grow Rich first. Then I got into Catherine Ponder's book. I remember Dynamic Laws of Prosperity. And she would talk about people that, needed $10,000. And so they just asked for $10,000. And a couple of days later, a check came in the mail for $10,000. And I thought, geez, does anybody actually believe this? But I kept reading it. And I thought it was dumb. I thought all these exercises were stupid. Well, they're so stupid, they work. Do you know why they sound so stupid? Because there's so few people doing them. They don't do them. Now, I don't care how well you're doing. You can do so much better. And understand this, life is very short. You should make every day a dynamic adventure, a wonderful adventure. And realize this, the more money you earn, the more good you can do. You can extend the good you do far beyond your own presence. There's so much good you can do with money. There's only so much good you can do yourself physically, because you're one person. As long as you're living in the physical body, you're confined to the place you're living in. But mentally, you can take off, you can go anywhere. You see, you are spiritual, so you can be anywhere. It doesn't matter where you are. And when you get on your phone, what you're doing, you're bringing the other person to you and you to them. You're coming together. They could be on the other side of the globe. But here we're talking about, what are you going to do in your physical world? Well, you can only do so much physically, but with money, you can do good so far beyond where you're at. And you can make absolutely phenomenal things happen. You should realize, or congratulate yourself on becoming wealthy. You want to do this. Talk to yourself about it. Now, at first I thought it was really dumb. And I don't care how well you're doing, you can do better. And that's what we're talking about here. You should realize that although this might appear to be a game you're playing, you're doing one of the wisest things you can possibly do. And you're working from a higher to a lower potential. You're not working from the lower trying to improve it. You're starting here. This is where everything's created, and you're bringing it into form. Now, it's so basic, and yet it's so misunderstood.